Started out small, just me and a dream. One little beast and a hope in between. Route 1 trials, wild type scream. Now we built a squad that could shatter a team. Egg hatch warm in the palm of my hands. Raised it from scratch, no cheat, no plans. Every turn, every hit, every fight we took. Wrote a story deeper than the decks or the book. Pre-scar, runner's shell. Every spark in your eyes says we didn't get lucky, we earned this rise. We evolved together, step to step, even through trials that broke the rest. Badge by badge we made our name, from backwoods fights to the Hall of Fame. Rival talking loud, said we'd never get far, till my starter swept their whole deck of cards. Legends roam, but we ain't afraid. Got a strat, got hard, got a move they can't trade. EV grind with the midnight hustle, held items stacked. Now we flex that muscle, forget type charts. I know your game, one switch, one move, and your lineup's flamed. Some bonds can't be caught in a ball. They're built in the silence between it all. Through losses, resets, fields turn red. We never back down, we fought ahead. We evolved together, step by step, even through the trials that broke the rest. Badge by badge, we made our name, from kingside scraps to the Hall of Fame. Not just monsters, not just stats. These are my partners, and that's a fact. Turn it up, let's go. No brakes, all gas, full throttle. Lights out, game on, we break the model. Hit start, no pause, go full set. Fast lane, no way back. One shot can't fade to black. No reset, no holding back. Turn me loose, unleash the pack. Dropping fast, I don't play slow. Speed, run, life, keep the pace go. LA Jag, now I don't miss no beats. Taking over service, control, delete. No save file, live it raw. Boss fight coming, I'll break that law. No cheat codes, no easy mode. Glitch the system, overload. No brakes, all gas, full speed. No fear, no doubt, just take the lead. Win or lose, I don't back down. Push the limit, tear it down. Burn it down. Break the chains. Turn it up. No contain. Respawn, nah, no second chance. Red line hit, can't break the stance. One more hit, now I own the match. Top of the game, maxed out stats. Leaderboards, I take that top. Whole squad up, no way we stop. Fast track wins, no looking back. New level, new beats, let's attack. Fast lane, no way back. One shot can't fade to black. No reset, no holding back. Turn me loose, unleash the pack. High score locked in, I'm untouchable. No fear, no chain, feel unstoppable. Roll the dice, make 'em play my game. Win or lose, I don't play the same. No brakes, all gas, full speed. No fear, no doubt, just take the lead. Win or lose, I don't back down. Push the limit, tear it down. Burn it down. Break the chains. Turn it up. No contain. Break the chain. Break the chain. Lights low, bass high, feel the vibe. One drop.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is I, Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into some more No Man's Sky goodness. How you guys doing? It's a beautiful Monday morning. Glad to be here. Glad to be back. Glad to see everybody's happy faces, even though I can't really see you through the screen, but I'm just guessing. The smile is there from ear to ear, and you are ready to start this Monday with lots of work and productivity. Nobody wants to stay home all day and sleep or play video. Who wants to do that? I sure as heck do. I mean, don't. Yeah, fun times. Anyways, today we're gonna be jumping in there and completing some more quests and expanding upon our journey in No Man's Sky. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. There'll be more to come later on this week, so be looking forward to that. A little bit about myself. I am Dro. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can go ahead and check out my Discord link on the bio. That's the place where you can reach me outside of the stream. Usually I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. All you gotta do is text, and since I'm always on my phone because I DoorDash for a living at the moment, you're always gonna catch me every time until I tell you that you won't be able to catch me. We'll see. It all depends on how things pan out. If I actually do get an actual stable job, it'll be different. We'll be changing up the schedule, and I'll let you guys know ahead of time, so don't you worry about that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday morning. I hope that you guys are well fed, well dressed, well showered, and well ready to start the day. And if you haven't done all that, I suggest that you get started as soon as you can. I hope that you guys come see the rest of my streams. I know that the viewership is a little bit down lately. Not going to let that get to me. I always enjoy the company, and you guys are more than welcome to join, and all you got to do is ask. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the stream. And it looks like the connection is good today, so we don't have any problems. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. We're going to go and switch that scene real quick. Get it going. We are on part 7 already. Part 7. Goodness gracious. This is a very long game. The reason why I started doing this is because I do enjoy No Man's Sky, and I haven't touched it off of stream at all, because I kind of want you guys to be there with me at every step of the way as I continue. And hopefully you guys can use this as kind of like a bookmark precursor to any issues or questions that may arise to you. I'm not an expert per se, but I can figure this out. I've been playing this game for years now, and they always add something new, and I can always go to the news and patch notes, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, let's get started here. Enough talking from me. We want to see some action, Dro. What are you doing, man? No Man's Sky. Oh, goodness. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So, I've been scrolling through TikTok and stuff lately. And one of the things that popped out to me was people comparing, and now I've never played the new Pokemon ZX. I don't have a Switch 2. As you guys know, I'm saving up money, so it's not exactly something I'm trying to do here. Track component list with L. Construction terminal. Okay. This one I think needs to be inside. And then we need to press L. Craft unpin recipe. No, we're gonna do this. We need chromatic metal from copper. And then we're probably gonna have to expand on the base because I don't think this is enough. I don't know if I want to expand upwards or outwards. It's really up for grabs, really. At this point in time, it's not a big deal. Anyways, we need to refine chromatic metal. I think we have some. There we go. So we need 40. So we'll just grab this 40 real quick. Put that in my exosuit and smoke it. My battery is storing all this power. The solar panel's doing its job, which is good. We don't need to worry about it too much. Gather or refine pure ferrite. We can't gather anything at the moment. Also, let me take a look. I know that we have a recipe that we have not gotten yet. The wiring loom. So we got to make sure to get that wiring loom soon. I know we got to buy it. We have the money for it. So we got to get 2 so we can install the advanced mining laser so we can actually get it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, because refining is all well and good, but it feels like a big waste of time. So we can actually travel back to all the space stations. Our current system is here, previous system is here, but we want to go and get as much done as possible. Warp to Alelo. Aleo! Go to our galactic trade terminal and look for wire ring loom. We need 2. It's expensive. Warp to the Negula colony. That was a very quick and easy trip, wasn't it? Just send it out, man. Okay, so now that we have that, we can finish off this multi-tool real quick. Beat it up. We got our advanced mining laser, so we should be able to break those bigger rocks for the pure ferrite. It also does a little bit more damage, I think. Probably not, no. I think that's a different mod altogether. But now we can take part of these big rocks that we couldn't before. I mean, we'll break up any rock we see, because we're going to be flattening this land pretty soon. We're going to be flattening everything we see here. Ah, there's the big rocks. I don't think this stuff respawns at all. So once it's gone, one and done, that's it. More ferrite dust. Can't have too much ferrite dust, you know, because everything needs it. It's more of like a everyday kind of thing. What are we breaking? It's not even showing. There we go. This is the pure ferrite we were waiting for. This one takes a little longer to break, but if we pay attention to the wire, not the wire, the bar up top, we should be able to track it pretty easily. I think I got enough pure ferrite from that whole situation ship thing, but it doesn't hurt to have some extra. Just a little bit extra. Beautiful. Okay. I think... You know, the only thing that this game is missing, in my personal opinion, is a physics-based engine. But, I mean... I think that adding physics-based engine to this would probably cause a lot of graphical error. I'm pretty sure they've tried though, but like, you know, it's hard to be successful. It becomes very wonky. Not to say that this thing isn't already wonky as all get out. It can be. Let's throw some carbon in here. Flatten your face in a minute. What's up, Lobos? How's it going, man? Discord. Constantly in flux. There's always improving. Oh, what's going on with... I don't know. Is there something wrong with my face? Are you saying my base? Is that what you meant? Sexy. It's been a minute. I haven't heard from you guys in a while. I haven't heard from our old pal. I don't know why the words escape me. Hellfire. I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder how he's doing. Hopefully he's doing good. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to flattening base mode. What the fuck is that? I guess I can't do where I landed, obviously. Hope he's doing well. Alright, let's expand. I think we... No, not the weapon charge depletion. $60 hours? Is he on 60 hours? I thought he said he was on 50. No, I'm kidding. I logged in and you said we're going to flatten all this in a minute. 60-hour-a-week shifts will do that, huh? Jesus, man. I knew he was having some he told me about it. I just wasn't sure how badly it was that he was going to be working the rest of his life away. Somehow we got salt. I think I flattened enough of the area. Should be good. Just gotta clear out some areas here. Anything else we need to worry about? Guess we can't really. Subterranean organic structure. Hopefully that didn't summon some monster. A writhing gel sack. Ooh, that sounds dirty. Just a little bit. Okay, we're almost done with flattening the whole area. This is gonna bother the shit out of me, so I have to do this. Alright. I would have done this in another stream, but I was kind of like in the rush trying to get to the story plots here, but... Because I'm such an awesome parker of my ship, I think this is necessary. This whole area perfectly flattened. If I even see a little bit of grass, I'm tripping. All right. What grass? I'm already out of charge already? Jeez, what a useless tool.
Technology recharged.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't have you going off the rails like that. I don't know why I did that. All right, I think the area is officially flat now. What do you guys think? I think everything looks pretty decently flat, for the most part. Think it looks good enough? See some grass patches here. I can't move this without moving my ship. Okay, now we can build on this. What's up? How's it going? Screw these 60s. Hey, what's up, Hellfire? My old lady called me a writhing gel sack. Oh God. My old lady calls me a useless tool too. I fired up my VR headset last night again and forever. I want to get back into No Man's Sky and do some base building. Dude, it's probably one of my favorite games. I always come back to this game, and no matter how many years I've played this game, it never gets old. I'll get bored of it after a while, and then I'll just be like, I want to play something. And then I'm just like, I guess I'll play this. I guess. And then I go back to it, and I'm just like, all right, I'm done building. I'm good. I'm happy now. All right, Z. We got enough to do the construction terminal. I wonder if I should make another room for specifically. I think I should. Well, that doesn't look like it's flattened enough. Flatten, damn you. Better not see any kind of overgrowth in my base. Ever. Okay. I know I'm going overboard. I need to move this damn ship. It's gonna bother the shit out of me. You stay over here. Sure, I have to walk all the way the hell over there to get into my ship, but that's cool. It's all good. I ain't mad about it. I've been heavy into Star Citizen. I'm scared of Star Citizen. I think I'll spend too much. That used to be the case level, but now you can get everything in game easily. I don't even think I've ever heard of Star Citizen. I'll have to look it up. All right, I think that's pretty good. Alright, so the idea here is to make hallways, which is why I'm making a whole bunch of extra ground. And then make room specifically for said areas. Let's see. There we go. I got an achievement. I'm a builder now. Although I don't feel like I'm building. Let's put some roofs in this beach. Alright, do the flat timber. You out of your damn mind. Ugh, I'm out of freaking carbon. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be out of anything? Hey, this stuff hasn't disappeared. Weird. Looks like I got some fresh carbon right over there. The Star Citizen free, been in development for 13 years, crowdfunded. You can get a game package for 45 bucks. That's all you'll need to spend, no subscription. Oh, cool. Let's see, poke and catch. I keep getting the itch to do base building, so I keep looking back at No Man's Sky. The base building in Star Citizen isn't in yet, but they're talking about it and it's giving me the itch. I like base building in general. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about survival games, so I can totally understand your point of view on that one. Throw some oxygen in there. Guess I should get some ferrite dust while I'm at it. I've yet to unlock everything on this one, so it'll be light base building and more material getting. Imagine that. A tree gives me carbon and oxygen. How realistic of them. I won't say no to condensed carbon over here. Alright, I think I have enough carbon? Maybe? Yeah. I could always use more. Oh, I see a little bit of glitching. This usually happens whenever I flatten an area. I just see bits of glitching here and there. Like, I know on the PS5 one, I always had an issue with it kind of glitching out. And I'm not sure if it's because of the PS5 or not, but sometimes you would see some of the things that you flatten reappear and just disappear, reappear, or it'll take forever to load up. I think it's a PS5 issue. I haven't seen anything yet on this, but I mean, when isn't it a PS5 issue? Come on. You can do better than that. There we go. There we go. Looks beautiful. I think I'm probably gonna have to delete this and I guess put a door here. Halfway wonder if I should just make regular glass doors on the inside. If that would look better. You know what? It does. Let's go ahead and delete this too. Perfect. Now it feels like a real base. And it feels good to look at. Alright, let's go ahead and put in this construction terminal that I've been looking at for a minute. I'll put it right here. We'll decorate this later when we get more decorations. Expanding the base. Press... Oh. Construct a storage container. Access with the build menu. Track components with L. A storage container. Magnetized ferrite. I guess we should build a storage room. Hey, wait a minute. I know that I flattened this area. I know. Hell's with this garbage. Maybe I should put it right next to here. This seems like a good spot to put a storage area. Yeah. Or maybe I should make it upstairs. Okay, let's see. What are your PC specs? Oh god, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. I would have to look it up if I'm being honest. But I'm still working with a. I'm still working with the 4. I haven't switched to 5 yet, mostly because of Moolah. But I'll probably have to replace the whole thing when I want to get a better PC specs going on. But I pretty much got maximum on the 4 than you would anything else. Like, you probably ain't gonna get much higher than this ever. I think I'm spreading my PC pretty thinly right now, because right now I have the maximum amount of RAM that you can put on here, and I have a pretty decent graphics card. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called though. I wish I could have given you more information. I know it seems like a cop-out, which it probably is, but I really don't remember. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead first, delete this wall. Delete this wall. Put in my glass doors in here. And of course we'll have an entry door here. Delete this wall. And then we'll add these two. And then we'll go straight ceiling. Ceilings, the bane of my existence. Ah, I'm out of carbon already. Well, wonderful. I didn't see this happening. No siree. Didn't see this coming. Bunch of trees this way, so might as well get to that. Have you built a Corvette yet? No! Actually, that was like the last time I played, they didn't have the Corvette available, so I never got a chance to. So like on the PC, this is the beginning, as the title suggests, of me starting off a new whole thing, because I just bought the PC version probably, I want to say, a week and a half ago. So I just started last week on streaming it. So like I'm literally starting from scratch. So I have nothing, like literally nothing, just a ship and or whatever knowledge I had from the previous session in my head. That is it. Now my previous session is pretty far, and I probably could get a Corvette, but I have not. Mostly because I don't want to get overstimulated on No Man's Sky while I'm streaming, or else it's not going to be an enjoyable experience, and I kind of want to enjoy it while I'm streaming. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. Hey, there's a ship there, randomly. See, this is new to me. I've never seen ships randomly land. So if you can count when that actually got added, that's probably the last time I played. But on my other record, I already have a freighter. It's a B-class freighter. I have like a couple S-class speeders, 2 freighters, and 2 balanced ones. Not 2 freighters, 2 storage type ships, and a couple of balanced ones. I want to say 3. They're all B rank. I may have one A ranked balance. but that's about all I got. I didn't they didn't have it where you can hire your own like ship crew then yet either. They were actually implementing that last time I played, or planning on it. It was announced. So now you can have your own little crew, which I thought was pretty cool and very, very much needed, considering these pirates can be a little ridiculous sometimes. I think I'll be starting new too. It's been a long time since I played. Last time I played, they added the ability to take over settlements. You know, and that's my thing is like, I think that if I jump back on my old record, I'm not going to enjoy it nearly as much, because I always like the part where you start off and you start building and you start exploring and stuff like that. And like, it's never been really much of a chore for me to actually build a new base or find new ships or explore, because I actually find that part the most enjoyable. Like in my other record, I have farms set up. Like I'm never short on material. I always have money. I already have a trade route established where I know exactly where to sell to. Like I have a lot of things in the old record that took forever to get through, but I did. I spent days, weeks on that record. This will be my 4th record starting so far. The first one I played when it first came out, when it was bare bones, where you would go into a planet and all they had were a bunch of animals, a couple of little knickknacks here and there, and just a bunch of knowledge stones scattered throughout the whole world. Just massive amounts. But you had like no way to track it either. Like they didn't even have a way to track it, like when I first played. No. Got some salvage data to use here. Damn it. That's what I was going in here for. Since I'm in a need of carbon, I want to really spend it to recharge that. Alright, I know these probably will not give me carbon, but we'll see. I need to find out. Did I scan these yet? Oh, okay, these are star brambles. I'm definitely not going to get carbon out of these. I'm the same way. I like an Ark. I like the early game the best. Yeah, I find that that's the. I can't say that I like it the best. I find that like every time I start an Ark, I never finish a run. Like I never actually get far enough. I get far enough where I have my own little army of dinosaurs that I feed and walk around and ride, and that's really as far as I get. And I think it's because I've never actually had people to play with. But every time I try to start something with somebody else, they want to, you know, all they want to do is kind of like show off all the stuff they got. They start gifting me stuff. I don't learn anything. I don't learn how to play. So it's not nearly as fun as just going out there and figure it out yourself. No hate though. I mean, I do enjoy watching creations and how people do things. It does give me like kind of ideas in what I could do. But it's just, I don't know, it's just not as fun. Like as like experiencing the game. Now on this one, I'm not even sure. I've never played the multiplayer in No Man's Sky before, so I'm not sure if I would enjoy it or not. I never actually met anybody who actually was really into the game enough to want to play it with me. But it's not like we have a lot of time as adults either, so scheduling is really the biggest issue. Scheduling conflicts like a mother fluffer. Alright, I think I should have just about enough carbon to finish off this base with some leftover. I did take the beaten path after all. At the very least, I got some star bramble, which when I start my farm, I'm definitely going to go and harvest that. Get some star bulbs into my inventory. And I did get the recipe for hazmat gloves just recently, too. I should start thinking about getting a farm set up as soon as they unlock it. Okay. I guess I can start my little roof venture here. I forget it's a lot easier to do it from the top. Yeah, I did. Long little hallway. Alright, so I think the recipe calls for, I want to say magnetized ferrite off the top of my head. Which means, because you ain't gonna find that here in this planet, I'm gonna have to refine some pure ferrite in order to do that. How many did it ask for? 35. I already have 3, so I just need 32. All right. Throw that sucker right in here. Trying to get it so it doesn't. I have to raise the roof a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise the roof because it's gonna look like shit. Well, I guess it's not too bad. I gotta wire this shit? Ah! Yeah, it looks like butt. You know what? I'll work with it. I will work with it. Still gotta wire this damn thing though. Let's see. I have some power here. I like to keep the teleporter outside. Maybe build another few solar panels. See, oh, I got plenty of gold. I need metal plating and chromatic metal. This can be done. This can be done. And I'll probably want another battery. I don't want to make it separate. I'm probably going to network the whole thing together, but I guess we should start off with a battery and then work with solar panels connecting to it. So let's start the battery process. Magnetized ferrite. Alright, first off, I'm not going to look for any magnetized ferrite or pure ferrite because I pretty much get a bunch of this. No Man's Sky multiplayer is terrible. It's the loneliest MMO I've ever seen. I've never played No Man's Sky for very long because I didn't have anyone to play with either. Yeah, I'm very much a social gamer. I get lonely fast playing solo. When am I getting back on Trailmakers? Anytime you want, man. Just gotta let me know. But yeah, we could definitely do some some stuff. But are you still there, Ice Bear? I haven't seen you in a huge minute. But yeah, I guess we could do some Trailmakers. Okay, got that fuel inverter still good and ready. Throw that in there. We need some pure ferrite here. I think I only need 50 here. I haven't been playing much because of school and now being a dad of 2. Oh God, oh man, I do not miss the child rearing. I just don't. Kudos to anybody who has the mental capacity to withstand that crazy, but I can't, man. I never want to do that again. Never again. And there's a good chance that it will never happen again. Actually, there's 99% chance it will never happen again. Cause I got fixed. Cause I don't want that. I just you gotta have the desire to sacrifice a lot, and I just don't have that desire. Oh shoot, I'm off by 10. I just don't. Kudos to people who can do it. I just don't want to do it. I've never, like, I had the desire when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I'm just like, man, I like my peace. I like not having to worry about that, like. Actually. Shoot. Toggle, edit, build, move. Let's put that about right here. My roll, I need a new mouse so bad. I need a new lot of everything. I need a new controller for my PS5. I need a new monitor. I need a lot of things. I hate saving, man. I hate it so much. Alright, so metal plating and chromatic metal is my next venture. So chromatic metal I'm not going to be able to get without copper. So let's get my copper back in here. I got that stupid stick drift crap going on, and it's driving me crazy, man. I just I can't play with stick drift, especially when I play games like Helldivers or Dark Souls. Having a stick drift on that is like the worst thing that can happen to you too. Like it is not good. It will literally drive you insane. Because that game is so based on time control, and just one slip up can really mess up your day, like really, really badly. All it takes is that one problem. Charge that baby up. There we go. Nice little square area. Alright, now we have storage and we can start putting crap in here. Yes, baby, yes! Memory fragment. Absorb that with E. What? Is that what it does? Pre-packaged wiring package. Easily equipped. I'll take it. Oh, I guess you gotta install it on this part. Oh, okay. You know what? Works for me. Always needed that. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the thermal protection. Install. Heat deflection. I'm probably gonna need more. I'm gonna need more slots for technology for sure. 100%. Dad of 3. I am a dad of 2, and they're grown, and they are living their best lives. One's gonna be a millionaire when she gets a little older, and the other one found himself a good woman. He's happy. Like they got their own little place. I think they got a little trailer that they're living in. They're both working. I mean, they're just living their best life, and they look happy. So happy for them. Well, you just learn how to fix the ones you got. Just buy new sticks off of Amazon. It's like $5 to $15. The last time I might get an extra one just in case I mess it up, because the last time I opened mine, I kind of flubbed mine. I don't know what exactly I did, but I made it 10 times worse because I was trying to clean the joystick area, because usually the stick drift comes from, like, I guess dust particles get inside of it, but the way they built these joysticks are just like, oh, it's just a headache to deal with. You have to be like super careful. So I need to go on a clean table, use my little tiny tools, unscrew everything, and then get, alcohol wipes, Q-tips, and just make sure that everything is back in place where it was. I remember slightly how to do it. I'll probably have to rewatch the video again. But the last time I did it, I completely obliterated the controller. So now that controller's gone. I had to give up on that. But I wish this stupid PlayStation would have better protection against that, but of course they wouldn't. That's how they make their money. What are their controllers, like $90 damn? They're banking off of that. They probably make more off the controllers than they do their actual games. Like, not the games themselves, but like their actual systems. They probably make more off the controllers than anything. The new ones, not only you got to unscrew everything, but also solder some stuff off. But if you do it right, you just have to replace the little rubber O-ring. Oh, I haven't soldered in forever. I don't even have my solder anymore. I lost everything during this divorce. Like, everything except for, like, the basics. And when I say basics, I mean my gaming systems and my PC, because, those are the basics. If you don't have that, you really... What are you living for? I mean, a lot of people would say that my priorities are kind of messed up, but like the only thing I took with me on the trip to where I'm at now is I took my PC, my monitors, which I broke one during the move, which I'm super pissed off about. My monitors, my wires, my controllers, my VRs, my PlayStation 5, my handhelds that include the Switch, the DS, the PSP, Vita. What was the other one that I have? I think that's about it. And I got all my games, my hardcover games. I took all that with me because that was the only thing that was important enough for me to take. And then the clothes on my back. I didn't even take a toothbrush. I had to buy all that. You have the Drake Cutter game package. I think that's worth $50. I don't need it. The O-rings wear off and they become too loose. I mean, I don't think I had an issue with the O-rings. I don't know. I have to open this damn thing up to see what's going on with it. It is a pain in the butt to deal with, though. Not gonna lie. I wonder if I should add another storage container just in case. I don't think one's enough. I got, what, 5 times 10, 50 slots in here, so... Oh, it says it up here. I got 50 slots. I think I should be alright. Maybe. The question is, can I access this storage anywhere, or do I have to be in base to access it? I think I have to be in base. Not a big deal, though. Alright, everything's working just fine. Is there anything else we need to do on our quest before we move along? Base, computer, archives. Put recovery passkey to proceed. Friends, valuable or rewards? Friends? Recovered archive encrypted. Input recovery password to proceed. Production! Recovered archive encrypted. Input recovery. Traveler B. I halfway wonder if these off-colored ones are the ones you need. Ah, I got it. Automated archive recovery in progress. 15%. New data available. Crash starship. Controls react to my touch and I can only assume it belongs to me. No memory of it. No sense of before. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassemble and prepare for download. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of the next segment. Okay. Search bait. Okay, so I have to construct it before I can learn more? Is that how it works? Looks like we got some new stuff. Roamer Geobay, an underground secure parking facility for Roamer. Okay. Plug, what's up, man? It's been a minute. Let's see. I don't need it. Who's it for, Gen-Dro? Laugh out loud. Laugh to him, but I guess he's... I don't know. Who's it for? What's up? What's... I thought it was, somebody else. Alright, what... I'm reading this. Alright, what attention are you trying to get me here? Offer to him, but I guess he's too distracted. Let's see if he notices it. Who did you offer it to? I didn't see anything that says that you offered me anything. The only thing I said is, the only thing that you said, let's see. I don't see any offers here. I see nothing. I said I got a Star Citizen game package for you. Oh. Okay, so that's the offer. And you said what is $50? $50, little man. You said you didn't need it? I don't know what that is though. I like I said, I don't even know what Star Citizen is yet. I haven't looked it up. I don't even know what it's about. Put that shit in my hand. Yeah, baby. I gotta watch me some of that. I need to watch the new Clerks. I haven't watched the third one. I don't know if it's any good. Don't ruin it for me. If it is good, it's cool. If it's not, I'm disappointed. But I do want to see the next Clerks. It's a space civilization simulator? Oh me, oh me, oh. I would tell you to Google it, but if you do, your life will change. I don't know if that was an accurate description. You know what? We can solve this right here and right now. Let me go ahead and jump on here real quick. Pop this sucker on. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out my stuff. Come on. Alright. Now, what's it called? Star Citizen? Alright. It's a multiplayer space trading combat video game simulator currently under development from Cloud Imperium Games for Windows, an extended retry of unrealized plans for freelancers. Star Citizen is led by director Chris Roberts. And his website's called Roberts Space Industries. What is this, like what Mass Effect should have been? What if they have a video of it? And not of people talking, because I really don't want to. Damn you, dude. Just do what I ask you to. Play Star Citizen. Shh. Follow the development. Shop now. Expand your fleet. New to the verse, we got your back. Welcome, Venturer. The universe can be a dangerous place. The welcome hub. The guide system. Oh, wow. Behind the ships. Join a community of millions. Need a restart for updates. Be right back. Game deletes. It's a game I dropped 400 on the way back when it first got released to the public, and all I could do was walk around a hangar and look at my ship. Between being too stupid to figure out how to fly the ship and shitty computer. Crazy work. Looks like 2013 graphics. Oh, damn. Let's see if we can find any actual videos. Maybe a YouTube video. Ferrister, I'm going to watch your video. Shout out to Ferrister, because I'm going to watch your stuff. I hate ads. Stop. Stop, YouTube.
For those in the market for a ship that can do a range of different activities without breaking the bank, and perhaps with a reputation for rather liberally interpreting laws and rules, the Drake Corsair is likely to be on your radar. A ship that straddles solo and multi-crew, cargo and combat, the Corsair is understandably appealing to many players. But as a ship that has faced some high-profile balancing changes since launch, how does the Corsair perform in-game as of patch 4.3?
It said gameplay. This is a review.
I'm Forrester. and this video will review the currently flyable Drake Corsair, which is described on the Star Citizen website somewhat interestingly as an
But what
exploration
do you do?
and
Hold on. You look like 1987 graphics. Also a long time no play, Ice Bear. For real. I was dealing with some medical stuff with my daughter, but all good now. Did they release the Tracks DLC? Damn, that's unfortunate. It's a fucking space game, bro, Civ. Have you played Elite Dangerous? I did. That was extremely difficult to get used to. Extremely difficult. Very in-depth. So it's more like a simulator, right? I mean, let's look at for something. Playing Star Citizen for the first time. Maybe we'll...
So I finally decided to play Star Citizen, and let's just say I was absolutely blown away by this game. So you buy a ship from their website, and from there you're thrown into the massive universe. There's players everywhere. And just after 2 days, I got invited out into a 20-player squad raid, which was absolutely nuts. But before I show you that, I'll show you how everyone else starts the game. Alright, here we go. Ready to start my adventure. So after waddling around my cabin for 10 minutes trying to find the door, I made my way out and found a tram. And this is where I realized how massive the game really is. Okay, this is bloody freaking insane how I'm on public transport going through the city. This isn't even a loading screen, this is... and I have to wait for the next stop. What? This is an actual full city.
Can you enter all the buildings?
Alright, it's my stop. Well, maybe I'm just easily entertained, but here's a little bit of a twist. So I made this account like a few years ago, back when I had an older PC, and that PC was basically a toaster with Wi-Fi. And so now I had this new PC, I logged back into the same account. But I started this tutorial without realizing that I actually still had a ship. Oh, here she is. Approach the ship and use F to lower the ramp. Okay. Very cool. Oh, wow, this is... oh, I'm nervous. Okay, how do we open the doors? Oh, we got it. Okay. That took a minute.
This does look like that airplane simulator. What's his name was showing me before he got yelled at by his dad.
Let's go. Like
you guys remember that? Oh my god, that was too funny. Awkward.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Definitely crazy.
But of course I fiddled with the ship's controls and... Can I go there? Whoa. What's happening? I think I might be going there? Shit, that's a long way away. It's gonna take a while. How do I stop this? Alright, we've stopped it. So where's this planet that I came from? Have I just lost the planet?
You did.
Where are we? Mining base.
This would be me. I'd be like, fuck.
So yeah, just
what am I
like
doing?
that, I got lost in deep space and resulted in the only thing I know best to do in a situation like that.
Microsoft Flight Sim, yeah. Yeah. Well, no.
But I made it back to Area
he was the one
18
who
and I figured out how to call
he would jump
in
on
my ship.
He would
that
jump
I
on
had
my he would jump on my streams, and he would talk about the flight simulator. But I think he did play Trailmakers for a little bit. He was the one who made all those cool planes, and he was really into like the classic planes and how they ran. He was all about planes. And then I think it wasn't the last time, it was the second to last time that I talked to him. he got, I guess his dad came in while he was playing, and his dad flipped his shit on him, and he had to log out like immediately. And me and Hellfire were like, awkward. Like he was being berated. I don't know what was going on, why he got berated about it. Maybe it was because he was watching some long haired dude with a beard playing or something. I don't know what the thing was, but yeah, that's some crazy. Definitely something that I might be interested in trying out for Star Citizen. Hopefully it's not as difficult to navigate through like Elite Dangerous was. Elite Dangerous was just, I don't know. I can't say I hate it because I didn't play it enough to do it, but I just didn't have the time to actually invest into it. But I'm always all about spaceship and games like that. And if there's a first person, third person shooter, I'm always down to play it. Always. Has anyone ever played EVE Online? Long time ago. Bro, I ran into a game not too long ago. I do hope he's still breathing. Pops was very angry. He was. Like, very Josh Pops. Yeah, that was him. I remember. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute. But he was showing me a lot of Flight Simulator stuff the last time I talked to him. I was actually checking out his video while I was playing. And I mean, just the amount of knowledge that he was imparting into me about like the controls, number one, and then about having to like talk to flight control about a lot of things. There's a lot of laws involved with flight that I didn't realize until I actually looked it up, and I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, I don't know if I ever want to fly planes now because it just seems like it's a lot of hassle. Like you have to have permission for everything. Apparently the government owns the skies. Eventually the government will own space if they haven't already. But yeah, apparently the government owns the skies and you can't do nothing without telling somebody something. And you could get in really, really big trouble. I watched a video of this guy who was, he was using the Hobgoblin kind of air thing. It looked like an air skateboard. And he was riding around, and apparently he got into a lot of laws, and he made a video explaining all the laws he had to follow. It was crazy. Space government. Indeed it does. Yes, that is correct. But I believe that the government's going to have a hard time regulating space until they can actually, kind of police it in a way. But even then, I mean, if you think about it, you have nothing but infinite space around you. Policing something like that would be extremely hard. I imagine that we'll have pirates not too long after space travel becomes more of a thing. Although I don't think we're reaching that yet. I think, and my opinion on that is, it's probably not going to be in our lifetime that we're going to see actual regular space travel. But I think in the future, there will be a lot of pirating and a lot of looting, and it's going to be like the Wild West, but in space. He had to go and get a flight license, and because it was over a specific way, he had to get permission from Homeland Security. You seen it? Even though it only hovers like 3 to 5 feet off the ground. Yeah, it was so stupid. Yeah, I found it incredibly annoying that he had to do that just to use a hoverboard, I guess you can call it. I don't know exactly what he called it, but I guess he got it up to the point where he was flying over like 40 feet in the air. He was able to go over power lines, and apparently that is against the law. He can't fly over people. He can't fly over power lines. He can't like what do you do after that? Because you have to be a certain height to fly over them, I guess. So what do? You can't really do much. You're limited. What's the point in owning something like that, much less making it, if you have to follow all those rules? Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if I had something like that, man, I would go to work using that only when it's not raining, of course, because that would suck. But I would try to fly over traffic and try to like V-line straight to work. But apparently you can't do that. You can't do any of that, which I think is total asinine. I know that there's laws, but like generally you don't find low flying 40 feet in the air planes in the middle of traffic. I mean, you're not going to crash into anything, especially since it's newer technology. I mean, come on. I think it's a little crazy that you have to call flight control to go over a certain height. And he had, I guess in the video, the guy had to hire somebody to kind of like talk to flight control for him. It was really nuts, all the ins and outs of what he had to go through. I watched through the whole video though, and I was just like, fucking government. Yeah, it was stupid, so stupid. He had a radio every time he wanted to take off or land. Oh my goodness. I personally could not see myself wanting to go through all that headache just to be told that you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do, because the guy literally made an amazing invention. Like nobody's ever made this before, and now he has to follow flight laws because they don't have specific. Like no, that sounds like an overreach to me. I think the government's reaching too hard. Like what, now my kite has to get like a license to go above because the kites go pretty high up there. Like, am I supposed to, like, if I want to hang glide, will I have to call the government before I take off? Like, where is the limit on that? It seems kind of redundant and just too much of an overreach. And I guess from what I understand, they did fine him quite a bit. Apparently had the money for it, but that was some bullshit. But yeah, this game looks pretty good. I might have to take a look into it. I'll definitely have to do it tonight to see what it's all about. And as far as your, I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to kind of rob the guy's spotlight for his YouTube video. But as far as trail makers go, I mean, whenever you want to do some trail makers, pretty much anytime between 7:30 to 10 o'clock is when I'm usually streaming. So if you want in the morning for me, which is basically around this time. So anytime you want to jump on to trail makers, let me know, and I will definitely stream some trail makers and jump on there and play a little bit. I've been limiting my time to an hour and a half though. Kites need a lightning strike. I'd be down just to get into paragliding. Me too, actually, personally. The laws are all about safety for the airline industry. Sure. And I understand that. But when you're only going a certain amount of footage in the air, like you're not going above and beyond to like 500 feet. If you're not going that high, I don't see how the safety is in any concern. Now, the safety of people, I can understand. Like flying over people, I get it. But over power lines, I mean, unless, like, if you crash into a power line, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to die anyway. and I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get insurance for that, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like an overreach for a prototype that he's working on to inflict all those restrictions on him and make him go through the same thing that normal pilots, because he's technically not a pilot. I mean, it's a hovercraft, not an aircraft. Clearly they aren't good enough if they're still crashing into one another. I mean, they Are you serious? You have to follow all those same rules to use your $1,000 drone? Bro, I think this past week I just saw on the news the space debris hit a Boeing 757. Yeah, crazy work. No, well, I heard about drone laws not too long ago after watching that, to be honest. I didn't know that there were actual laws for drones until I went deep into the internet spiral of checking out all sorts of flight and spacecraft and aircraft. And I had no idea there was so, because the drones I've flown were mini drones. They were like fun little things that you just use for fun. You don't spend any more than $300 on them. They're ass. Like, they're not that great. They got like a 4-hour battery limit or whatever. So I wasn't aware that there was such a thing as all that going on. It seemed a little, I don't know, crazy to me at first. It's still an overreach. I get it. I get it's for safety. I feel like planting this flag would make me feel more at home. It even has my logo and everything. I feel good. I guess we gotta talk to the base computer now. Deploys drone. Flies drone. U.S. deploys B-2 bombers. Yo, I can't, like, I can imagine that it would be pretty bad over here because we have where I'm living at. We have a military base, and they're constantly flying over my head, like helicopters, planes, and stuff like that. So if you went over a height, I'm pretty sure the military over here would take it very, very seriously. So, I mean, you're not off the mark on that. They would be pretty pissed off. You might get your drone blown out the sky here. That's for damn sure. Because the base over here, because my brother works off of a base over here, and I'm trying not to give out my location. I already mentioned it a couple times, but he does aviation, so he basically oversees the building and parts and stuff like that. I can't go too much into detail because he didn't give me much detail on it, but apparently they take things super seriously over in my part. They don't play around. You fly a drone past a certain height, you're probably going to get shot down. You're probably going to be fined, maybe get a prison sentence. Who knows? It depends on how seriously they take it. The controller for it has a GPS map that shows where you can and can't fly and how high, if you can. But, well, that's pretty cool. At least they give you a guidance system. That's actually really neat that it's on the controller, though. I guess it was well worth $1,000. Pretty sure I wouldn't mind flying one of those myself. I always wanted to be a drone kid. Always. I guess maybe friend? Helps. Powerful. Is it cargo or money? I probably should have went cargo. Profitable. Yeah! Automated archive recovery in progress. What did I unlock this time? Data recovered 27%. New data available. I glanced back towards the wreck of my ship, nothing more than a dot. Walking this plane for hours, yet the mountains seemed no closer. I looked up to the skies. Construction logs recovered, blueprints reassembled, and prepared for download. Cool. Ooh. I do like that. I like that a lot. Readable archive, retrieval again. Next segment. Okay. Alright, so I guess for this, I'm gonna have to create antimatter, which means I need chromatic metal. Handy dandy chrometal. I think I have reached the time where I have to go. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. because I have to take my mom food shopping. Fun times. Guess I gotta get close to my ship to use it.
Technology installed.
And now I need wiring loom. 3 to be exact. Good thing I got plenty of money. But yeah, I probably should finish this off as quick as possible. Because we got a lot of stuff to build next time. And if we're doing trail makers, I don't know if you want to do that tomorrow or the next day. Not 100 on that. I don't even know if I still have it installed. I should.
Product received.
Yeesh. Talk about expensive. Enjoy every second of that time with her. I lost my older sister last week, so it puts life into sharp focus. Oh, I mean, I don't hate it per se. Sometimes it's just an inconvenience. But I do love my mom, so I would never say no to her if she needed my help. She's actually one of the good ones. Much to my chagrin. I think my life probably might have been easier if she was a bad one. Oh wait, my ship got warped closer. Why does it always land here? First it was here, now it's here. What the flying fuck? All right, we got this done. We are ready. We are done for the day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, rest of the day, however time it is on your side of the planet. I hope that you have a great one. I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time. And I guess we'll talk more about if you want to do it tomorrow or not on Discord. Let me know. And don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm out of here, and I will catch you guys later. Deuces!
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your both, say your roles, don't say goodbye. Cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over. Keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, throw the emotes high. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your roles, don't say goodbye. Cause the next adventure's right on the rise.